Hey church, in addition to the email and the text that you are reading alongside this link, I thought it might be good just to record a message as well, and for you to see my face as I kind of articulate a little bit why it is that we're taking this significant step of shifting worship for this Sunday. That's obviously a decision that has costs involved, and I'm sad about it. I will miss being physically together this Sunday and possibly for the next couple of weeks. But as most of you know, a state of disaster was declared for Texas earlier today. Just a few moments ago, President Trump announced a national emergency. And really, if you've been following the news at all over the last few weeks, you kind of understand the context in which this decision was made. I'm grateful for our parish council and the prayerful leadership that they're providing. Our diocese has been in contact with us. Some of the other churches, Christ Church and the leaders of other churches in our diocese have also kind of spoken into this situation, and we've shared kind of like what it is we're doing. And I guess I wanted to record this message primarily just to emphasize that this is not a decision made in fear or out of a sense that things are falling apart, but is really rooted in our calling to be a church that demonstrates love and care for our neighbors and our city and contributes to the common good. We want to be a gospel proclaiming institution for others, and just the prudence of holding off on gathering as a group and practicing some of that social distance that perhaps you've read about ourselves feels just like a very basic way that we can live into our calling as God's people with love and care, concern for our neighbors. Additionally, there's also, I think, in the midst of these really difficult, challenging, and suffering circumstances, opportunities for us to live more fully as God's people on mission and to practically and tangibly reach out to our neighbors. And we're already taking some steps, made some calls to find out about people in our community who are most vulnerable in ways that we might engage and support them. You can read about some of that below, specifically with regard to our Good Neighbor Fund. As well, we'll be communicating about that more in the days and weeks ahead. Keep an eye out on your inbox and just other lines of communication from Church of the Cross. And just very much, I want to ask you to be praying. Please pray for our nation. Please pray for our leaders, medical professionals. Please pray for an ending to this, and that there would be healing for those who are suffering, healing for those who are sick. And you can pray as well for us and for our church, that God would even use this time where our life together is more complicated, that God would use this time for us to more fully become his own, be a people made in his likeness, guided by his Holy Spirit. And worship will continue this Sunday. That I encourage you to participate in that. The details are below. Just because we can't physically be together, it doesn't mean that the praise of Jesus, the praise that is due to our triune God, won't happen and can't happen. And so we're looking at ways to creatively make that happen. And I look forward to at least you possibly seeing me on Sunday, and look forward to talking with you more. The last thing I wanted to say was, just on that last point, is if you are concerned, if you have questions about this decision, if you're just kind of feeling overwhelmed, I can't emphasize it enough. Please do reach out. I would love to hear from you. I know Nick would love to connect with you. Even if you have questions about why it is that we've made this decision, please feel free to ask and engage with us around that. I think that's everything. God bless, and talk to you again soon.